Yo, what's up, guys? This is AragornIsMyKing, filling in for FP6 today. I'm a Twitch streamer, stream Pokemon Go, GBL, and PvP, and I'm pretty ecstatic to be filling in today for Taylor. I've been a big FP6 fan. A lot of his videos helped me kind of when I was first getting into GBL and Pokemon Go PvP, as I'm sure they did for so many other people. So when I heard he needed some help, I was pretty excited to be able to try my hand at some video commentary, and so I've got some battles for you guys today. For anyone that's watched my Twitch channel, you guys know I like to use some more off meta picks when I play in GBL, especially in these special cups that Niantic gives us. An Element Cup doesn't really give you a ton of room for that, I don't think, necessarily, but if you're okay with running some single moved Pokemon, you can power most stuff up pretty inexpensive amount of dust. So today I am trying CARVANHA out with Bite and Poison Fang. Honestly, if you had no charge moves on this thing, that would be just fine. But I do have Poison Fang as my one move. I don't think I'm able to get to it in any of these battles because CARVANHA is extremely squishy. But then I'm also running Vulpix and Bulbasaur as a backline to cover it against Charm users and other grass types, because CARVANHA does not handle anything that hits it for super effective damage. So you guys will kind of see as we go along in these battles. So let's get right into it. We're going to see a lot of ducklets today, as I'm sure you guys have seen as well. So our first battle is, of course, a ducklett. I always stay in here. You can get a lot of chip damage with Bite here. This ducklett decides to not throw. A lot of them actually do throw a Bubble Beam, though. So this is kind of worst case scenario. And there's a Slowpoke in the back, which is really bad. Really bad. I need to see that Slowpoke in the front. That is the beauty of CARVANHA, as we're hoping for those confusion users in the front. But in a lot of these battles, you're going to see Slowpoke in the back, which is very unfortunate. So yeah, this is kind of just a pretty tough team count for me to beat here. Again, if that ducklett had thrown energy at my CARVANHA, this may have been a different story, but this is pretty tough. Slowpoke in the back is just bad news. And you're also going to notice for a lot, I think the first 8 or 9 battles maybe, my Vulpix just has Body Slam and Quick Attack, because I did not want to spend the dust on a second move for a while, and I was stubborn about it. And then after losing battles because I didn't have Weather Ball, I decided to TM it or give it a second move. So I spent a little dust, but that's why for the first couple battles you will not see Weather Ball on my Vulpix. So Vulpix is my safe swap, and this battle I actually decided to safe swap Vulpix into the ducklett. Just kind of showing you guys some different scenarios for how this kind of plays out as a ducklett lead. They usually throw a Bubble Beam, which is great. If you get to the first Body Slam before they get to the Bubble Beam, which is very doable because you get there 2 turns quicker, that you can actually force a shield with Vulpix. And that's the beauty, I think, of Vulpix as a safe swap with Quick Attack and Body Slam, as you can really spam those Body Slams and really punish even water users. You can punish them pretty easily. So our CARVANHA comes back in here to farm down the ducklett, and it does some good damage actually to the Bulbasaur as well, even though those Vine Webs take it out in like 2 seconds. The bite damage is pretty nice. Again, you're not going to beat a lot of things straight up, unless you're resisting their fast moves, but you will do some really nice chip damage, and it gives Bulbasaur and Vulpix a great chance to come in and farm down and get an energy advantage on whatever comes in next. And that's kind of the strategy behind this team for the most part. This is, again, just a pretty tough back line. Vulpix in the back is not the easiest thing, and then they actually have their own Bulbasaur as well, so it's a really similar line. This is a really strong team as well. I've seen a lot of people running, and I've actually tried it myself. That ducklett, Bulbasaur, and Vulpix line is really good. So again, tough battle there. CARVANHA didn't really get the chance to do much. Alright, CARVANHA to Growlithe. This is a good lead. We're actually resisting these Embers, even though it doesn't look like it. We're resisting the Embers, and the bite damage is just, it's pretty absurd. And they bring in a Razor Leaf Lotad, which I believe is XL. I think you have to invest XL candy into Lotad to get it high enough CP for this cup. And there's another Slowpoke in the back. Not great, but again, we have really good answers for this Razor Leaf Lotad. So I'm not too concerned here. I'll get to 2 body slams here, no problemo. Get both shields because they need to keep this Slowpoke alive. Which is totally fine. I mean, we're gonna get double shields from them, and then our Bulbasaur is gonna come in and very easily handle both these back Pokemon. Get to the C-Bomb in 1 confusion. This will KO, and then a Sludge Bomb will one-shot the Lotad fairly easily. And you can see, I mean, it's double resist for Razor Leaf, so this is pretty much just a GG's. Growlithe would be sort of bad for my line, but again, in the back, but Carvanha is able to handle it in the front, which is great. Another Ducklett lead. All right, this one plays out differently again. This is where they actually decide to throw. And they do throw Bubble Beam, which it is resisted, but it still does like 50%, so it's obviously going to kill here. But they throw it, which is great. Now the energy dry. So I'm going to be able to bring my Vulpix in now and just take this Ducklett out, which Ducklett is the biggest threat to this team for the most part. Ducklett and Chinchou are both kind of tough, which... Here's the Chinchou. It actually has Bubble, which is really curious. But however, they swap in a Chikorita here, which is really, really good for my backline, obviously. Both my mons are resisting the Vinoms pretty heavily. And Sludge Bomb is going to be able to one-shot this thing. I'm able to tank a body slam, so I just do. I'm okay with tanking it. Again, these Vinoms are going to do nothing. And I actually baited the first Sludge Bomb, or baited the C-Bomb on the first throw, which is great. I want to get that shield, and I want to stay in the energy race here, because body slam is very, very spammable from Chikorita. And actually lets it go down, which is interesting. I would have probably gone for the last body slam there, but I clear my debuff here. Again, Bubble, so weird. I think this is the only Chinchou that I ever saw using Bubble instead of Spark. But I don't know, really curious. I switch out to actually clear my debuff, expecting to not get to a second body slam. I am able to get to the body slam though, and that's able to take it out. So that's a pretty easy battle in the back there. All right, another Ducklett lead. I think this first set is like 4 out of 5 Ducklett leads. Again, we're able to get to the body slam. They could have thrown, I think. Actually, they were a little bit ahead. This is CMP, but they could have thrown one earlier because the swap delayed me like 1 turn, so they actually could have gotten a little beam first. But because they don't throw it first, they are forced to shield this. The second one won't KO them. Yeah. Or no, the second one, I'm sorry. The second one would have KO'd with the quick attacks. They didn't shield the first one. Vulpix will win the zeros here if they decide to not shield anything. If you can land the first body slam. So I actually decided to shield that because I want to get their second shield and I'm already at the move. And then I can come in and snipe with Carvanha. And obviously Carvanha is not going to do much here. It's going to actually get the Chikorita down pretty low, which is great, like 50%. Doesn't matter too much because Sludge Bomb is going to one-shot it regardless. And C-Bomb won't. But this is pretty good for me. This is pretty good. Again, Bulbasaur with shield advantage and the Ducklett out of the way is pretty fantastic. This is really good. I think Bulbasaur is one of the best sweepers in Element Cup. And I overfarm like crazy here, which is great. I can do this. I'm gonna need energy on whatever's in the back. If it's a fire type for some reason, it's a Charmer. Perfect. Sludge Bomb's gonna one shot here. Easy claps. Easy claps. Bye bye, Cottony. All right, Adam Alexander, let's go. What do you got for me? Cottony lead. Terrible lead. Terrible lead. We switch out right away into the Vulpix. They actually stay in for like 2 charms, which is great. It gives me a little bit of an energy advantage going into this Slowpoke. And I'm hoping to force a shield here, which I will be able to. I make a mistake here and actually throw a quick attack. If I'd gone for CMP here, I would have been able to chunk him more. However, it doesn't really matter that much actually in the grand scheme of things because it's not gonna be able to get to another move. Carvanha's just gonna absolutely destroy it with Bite, and then Carvanha's go down to 2 charms. 1 charm does like 50%, so not ideal here. All right, we're gonna shield a C-Bomb here, which is again I know it's double resisted, but you have to shield and protect this Bulbasaur at all costs here. So we're gonna overfarm again quite a bit. We're gonna get close to 2 Sludge Bombs, and then we're gonna throw one. I'm not expecting a shield here, and I don't get one, which is fine. And this is good. We're ahead in energy here big time. I'm expecting a bait because he can. He just has to go for 2 Z-Bombs. But because I overfarmed so much here, I'm able to get to the 2 Sludge Bombs before he gets to his second move. And this is going to be GG's. I actually think that might have been CMP. If I go back and count, that might have been close to CMP. Maybe not. I think he might have been 1 off. So, all right, next battle. Let's see what we get here. Chinchou. Badly. We switch out. And another Slowpoke in the back. Slowpoke is the I think is probably it might be the best Pokemon in this cup. Confusion is just that damn good, honestly. And just nothing really hurts Confusion users. And that's why I think Carvanha was fun for me to run. Or I thought would be I thought I could get it matched up on more Confusion users, more Psychic types, but unfortunately that was not the case. He brings the Ducklett back in, obviously. I go for the Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb actually does way more than Seed Bomb here. And if you can land it, that's great. Which I do land it. And I'm able to almost snipe the Ducklett, but he gets out just in time. Sparks down my my Carvanha. But that bite damage does a lot. That's good. Goes for the Thunderbolt. I'm hoping to be able to farm down here. That's kind of my only win con here. And I'm not able to, unfortunately. I have to get the 2 Seed Bombs for this this Ducklett. And because he's able to get to the Bubble Beam, it's just not going to be enough. So, don't have enough health here. Gonna get farmed down by the Ducklett. And actually he has the move. I also forgot about that. He has energy, so yeah. Not a ton you can do there. Triple water is kind of rough for me. Okay, good lead. Shadow Growlithe. Completely farmed down. Ugh. No chance to get to a move there. Completely farmed down. And this is great. This is really good. Chinchou, we bring this in. And it's again a Chinchou and Slowpoke core in the back. Double water. It's so many times it's this line. That's just Element Cup though. That's really just Element Cup for you guys. Anyone that's played this cup to an extent knows. That's just kind of how it is. So we do get shields down though. Alright, so that's kind of nice. And I get a Vine Whip through here, which is really good. And you'll see why. That means I get to this next Seed Bomb before this Confusion is going to register, which is massive. I need health on this Bulbasaur, obviously. So I'm able to well, I guess it doesn't matter. It is just Chinchou on the back, but still, I mean, it's still nice, you know. It's nice to get him move through. All right, Vulpix again, just an Ember user, nothing too crazy. He switches out. I'm barely able to switch out in time before that second Spark registers, and I throw the Seed Bomb right away because I don't want to get Bubble Beamed here, and you'll see why. This Vulpix is going to come back in, I know that. But it's only going to be able to get to one move because it's Shadow Vulpix, and I'm going to be able to just Vine Whip it down, which is perfect. I want to be able to Vine Whip it down without the Bubble Beam debuffing me, and it's Wooper in the back. Perfect. GG's. Game over. Okay, this is the Dream Lead. This is the Dream Leader here, and he switches out. And I'm so disappointed because look at my Carvanha down there. Look at my poor Carvanha. I didn't switch out in time. And my poor Carvanha caught one Razor Leaf. Just the tip of that Razor Leaf. And now it's at 40% HP, which is just brutal. You have to, Carvanha, I will say the one thing I learned from using it is my switches are even faster now. Because you simply have to be. You have to be lightning fast with your switches. Otherwise, you will get chunked. This is good. This is good. We have shield advantage here. This is looking like a pretty good battle. I do have Weather Ball at this point as well, which is great. This is where I team Weather Ball, and it actually comes in super handy here because I'm going to need it against this Cottony. Otherwise, I would have been chunked a lot more by Charm here, which I don't really want. And a Body Slam I think would have done like maybe 30% as opposed to the Weather Ball. So it was really helpful here actually, and I might have honestly been Charmed and Confusion down at that point if I wasn't. And I actually go for a farm down here. I don't know why. I was thinking he had another shield, I think. Could have just done a move and been a lot safer there, but it is what it is. Okay, another bad lead. We're gonna see a lot of I guess this is not a great showcase of Carvanha because I don't win a lot of leads with it. I think it's probably more a showcase of how strong this Bulbasaur and Vulpix backline is. More than anything, to be honest. But Carvanha is fun when you do catch those Confusion users in the lead. And I don't think there's any Executors in this video, but I did run into a few Executors as well. Or Executes, I guess. Execute, yeah. I did run into a few Executes in my battles while I was trying to record some of these sets. And it chunks Execute even harder. It's pretty cool. I don't think Execute even gets to a third Confusion. So we get shield advantage here, which is great. Sorry, I kind of lost focus of this battle, but we do get shield advantage, which is perfect. Again, Bulbasaur with shield advantage is fantastic. And he decides to Bubble Beam us twice, which is even better because I just get more farm now. And I'm going to be able to clear my debuffs here because at this point, I just need energy. 2 charms take my my Carvanha down, as usual. And as long as I overfarm here and get to 2 Sludge Bombs, I'm pretty much fine. Oh, camera's going to focus. There we go. I'm pretty much fine because Sludge Bomb's going to one-shot this Cottony, and it's a Shadow Vulpix, and I'm thinking here that Sludge Bomb will actually one-shot this Vulpix as well. And I am correct. Sludge Bomb does one-shot it, so Bulbasaur really, really strong in the back as a sweeper with a lot of energy. If you can catch those Chinchos in the back and farm them down, you do really well. I quick attack Vulpix here, and I don't know why. I think I remember this battle. Yeah, I decided to shield it, and I don't know why. I definitely could have just not shielded and farmed down with my own Vulpix. And this becomes kind of a problem, I think. I'm trying to remember exactly how this was. Okay. It is the Seal, which it does have Icy Wind, but it is Lick, which makes it a little better for me. He'll have to shield this right away, and he simply has to. I think I decided to shield. I do shield the Icy Wind. I'll get to another Seed Bomb here pretty easily, and it will still kill even debuffed. I overfarm here in case he decides for some reason to not shield. Let's see what he does. He does not shield. Okay, so the overfarm was helpful. I get to the Sludge Bomb, which is fantastic. This is going to be a GG's now because I'm able to get to the Sludge Bomb because of that overfarm. He's going to have to throw something here to kill. He doesn't. I get the move. I get the quick attack through. I'm not a Shadow Vulpix, so I can survive a Sludge Bomb pretty easily here. Not easily, but I can survive it. And I get to the Weather Ball, which is going to be a GG. Again, Weather Ball coming in handy there. I don't think a Body Slam would have done it there. So, all right, Chikorita lead. Again, very bad. We see a Seal come in. I'm gonna get to the first Body Slam before he gets to move, which is great. We want to get that shield advantage. This is odd to me. They throw an Icy Wind, and I actually shield it, which I didn't need to shield that, to be honest. I definitely could have just brought my Bulbasaur in or brought my Carvanha in. This is a mistake by me. I know that I want to get shield advantage with Vulpix on my safe swap, or as my safe swap. So I'm not sure why I played it like this, but I decided to play it differently than I normally do, and that was a mistake, I think. So, and him throwing the Icy Wind, this trainer throwing the Icy Wind is very interesting because it actually allowed this trainer to survive both Body Slams. I lost my train of thought for a second there. Okay, brings the Chikorita back in. This is fine. I'm starting to think here, okay, he's really, really weak to Bulbasaur. So I shield here because I'm thinking, okay, he's super weak to Bulbasaur in the back. I'm going to protect my Bulbasaur at all costs for that reason. And it's not a Bulbasaur in the back. It is it's not something weak to Bulbasaur in the back. It is a ducklett, which is very surprising to me. I'm not sure why they didn't bring the ducklett in back onto my Bulbasaur. But yeah, so I switch out here. I'm hoping to snipe this down and force them to throw energy, because if they don't throw energy here, they're screwed. They do throw energy. Bubble Beam does about 40%. I get one more bite through, which is perfect. And they throw. Now, they're running Bubble Beam, so the question is, are they running Aerial Ace as well? And they are not. They're running just Bubble Beam and Brave Bird, so this is actually going to be a win for us. I played it very badly, but Bulbasaur, again, is just really, really good as a closer. So, another Carvanha lead into Ducklett. Let's see if this trainer decides to throw a move. They do throw a move. This is great. We let this go. And I think at this point, I've played this lead enough when they throw to know what to do. There we go. I swap into the Vulpix here, and I throw on 6, which is going to be CMP with that Bubble Beam. I'm able to overfarm a little bit here, which is great. Again, always trying to maximize that energy potential in matchups like this. If you can win CMP, always overfarm if possible. I let the Bubble Beam go because it's not going to do quite enough. Get more farm there, and I'm going to swap out right away and clear my debuffs. And this is fantastic. Bulbasaur is absolutely going to go to town on this back line. Shield the Body Slam because why not? I'm going to throw the Sludge Bomb, overfarm a little bit first. I'm expecting a shield here. This trainer's only play really is to just shield. Yeah, I'm able to tank a Body Slam, and I actually decided to tank this because I do want to keep a shield for that Wooper, because that Wooper is still pretty much full HP. And a Mud Bomb at this range would take me out, so I really need to get to that last move. And I don't want my Vulpix on the Wooper. So I made it kind of close there from a health perspective, or health standpoint, but it would have been possibly, it could have gone really, really south if I shielded that last body slam. So, all right, Cottonee, Chinchou safe swap, or Chinchou swap in. We've seen this a million times. This is a pretty standard Element Cup line. He lets it go. And this is, I think he throws the Thunderbolt here. Yeah, this is the Thunderbolt throw. Smart play, because I would have survived the Bubble Beam, and I would have gotten to that next body slam. I really like this play by this trainer. I think that's very, very heads up play. And it puts me in a tough situation because I didn't gain anything out of this matchup, right? I didn't get shield advantage. I do come out of this with an energy advantage, which is great. Again, Bulbasaur with energy is fantastic. But he has a Slowpoke in the back. Now, this is great in some ways for me. I'm able to snipe that Slowpoke with a bunch of bites. However, there's still 2 shields in life for both of us, and this is just going to be, it's pretty much just unwinnable at this point. It's close, but it just comes down to fast move versus fast move, and unfortunately, Slowpoke with confusion is always going to win that battle. So that's all the battles. Thank you FP6 for this opportunity to be on your channel. I was really excited. I was really excited to be able to do this. So hope you guys enjoyed those. And again, just huge shout out to FP6. Thank you for everything that you've done for our community and all the videos you make. Like I said, you are one of the reasons I'm able to play this game at a successful or as successfully as I have. And I mean, people watch my Twitch stream because I'm able to play the game successfully, and legitimately, like a lot of that comes from your videos and from what I learned in my beginning stages of Pokemon Go PvP. So thank you for all you've done. And if you guys aren't following Taylor, if you aren't subscribed to his channel, please do that. But yeah, that's all from me today, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.